viewers, how's your day going? This is Friedman Praise Melody, and on this channel we are going to be discussing rabies virus today. So if you want to know how rabies virus is being transmitted, if you want to know the cure, if you want to know the remedy and what to do, the first aid, all you have to do is to follow this video, watch this video till the end, subscribe to this channel, touch the notification bell to be receiving more and more of such information. Rabies virus is a type of virus that can easily be transmitted through infected animals and human. It can be transmitted through their bites or even their saliva. Animals like our domestic animals like dog, our cats, they can have rabies virus and we don't know. So the first thing we are going to be talking here is that it is necessary that you vaccinate all your pets, your dogs, your domestic animals that can bite. You should vaccinate them against rabies virus. And humans who have come in contact with infected animals can also transmit rabies virus to a non-infected individual. This is through the saliva. When you come in contact with their bites, maybe when an infected dog bites you, you are probably to have what we call rabies virus. Or when an infected human bites you, or you have an open wound and by mistake you come in contact with their saliva, you probably will have what we call rabies virus. So the first aid you should give to an individual who is exposed to rabies virus is that if it is a bite, the first thing you should do is to get the person to take running water and wash the wound thoroughly under a running water. Then take the person to the hospital. This condition is not a condition that should be managed at home. It should be taken to the hospital for proper management, where rabies vaccine can be given and other drugs can be administered. And once it has been established that this is rabies virus, there is a high fatality rate of it. That means the individual has minimal chances of survival. So that is why it is very important you vaccinate all your pets and you keep your pet clear from wild animals. Like wild animals that come from bush, they normally come at times with those rabies virus, and when they comes to bite your pets at home, your domestic animals at home, they transfer this rabies virus to them. And when by mistake your domestic animal come in contact with you and bites you, that is it. So it is important you vaccinate them against rabies virus. Some of the first signs and symptoms you will find in person with rabies viruses: discomfort, weakness, and even fever. When the condition progresses, an individual can start presenting with anxiety, confusion, and agitation. And when it gets to an aggressive point, the individual can start presenting with delirium, hallucination, insomnia, abnormal behavior. So when you start noticing this in individuals that have dog bite or cat bite, what you should do is to take them to the hospital for proper treatment. Once you keep them at home and think you want to do some home remedies, the person might just die at home. So it is being properly managed in the hospital. The incubation period for this virus can take up to from 1 to 10 days. In between this day, an individual can present with any of those symptoms. And once he or she goes to the hospital and it's been established that this is rabies virus, there are minimal chances of survival. When a person is being bitten by a dog, it is necessary that you isolate and keep that dog and monitor the dog for close to like 7 days or 10 days. And if on the watch you discover the dog start presenting with some absurd behaviors and even dies, you should start suspecting rabies virus. And if by the end of the 7 to 10 days and the dog is alive and normal behavior and there is no absurd behavior around the dog, there is possibility that there is no transmission of rabies virus. But still, the person that is being bitten by that animal should be taken to the hospital for proper management and tests to be done for him or her to counter the infection of rabies virus in such an individual.